Some islands just shouldn't be visited. Unlike Ibiza, Malta or Hvar, these islands aren't known for their wild party scenes and gorgeous beaches. Instead, you'd need to watch out for dangerous animals, breathe through a gas mask or pray the ship even makes it to shore. Here are 12 deadly islands where you definitely don't want to be washed ashore. 12. Ilha da Queimada, Brazil. Ilha da Queimada, nicknamed Snake Island, lies off the coast of Brazil and is home to thousands of golden lancehead vipers, and little else. The snakes are among the world's most venomous, and there is, according to local legend, around 5 of the slithering critters to every square meter. For years, the only human inhabitant was a lighthouse keeper, but now the Brazilian Navy has banned all civilians from the island. 11. Miyake-jima, Japan. Found in the Izu Islands of Japan, Miyake-jima's most prominent feature is the active volcano, Mount Oyama, which has erupted several times in recent history. Since the most recent explosion, in 2005, the volcano has constantly leaked poisonous gas, requiring residents to carry a gas mask at all times. Sirens go off across the island when the levels of sulfur rise sharply. 10. Saba, Netherlands Antilles. The tiny island of Saba has been hit by more severe hurricanes in the last 150 years than any other in the region, including by 15 Category 3 storms and 7 Category 5s. The Caribbean island in the Lesser Antilles chain is a special municipality of the Netherlands. If you ever want to visit, make sure it's during the winter. It has been hit by more major storms since 1851 than any other place on Earth. A total of 64 severe hurricanes passed through the island until 2010, according to the Caribbean Hurricane Network. This is one every 2.5 years. 9. Bikini Atoll, Marshall Islands. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is dangerous for 2 reasons: nuclear radiation and sharks. It was the site of more than 20 nuclear weapons tests between 1946 and 1958, and, although the islands were declared safe in 1997, their original inhabitants have refused to return. Eating locally grown produce is not advised. Furthermore, the lack of fishing in the area during the past 65 years means that sea life, including sharks, have flourished, which, along with the numerous shipwrecks in the region, attracts hundreds of divers each year. 8. Grignard Island, Scotland. This small island in the north of Scotland was used by the British government for biological warfare testing during the Second World War. Experiments were carried out on the uninhabited island using the highly virulent anthrax bacterium, which killed hundreds of sheep and forced the island to be quarantined. The island was decontaminated in the 1980s, using hundreds of tons of formaldehyde, another potentially hazardous material. 7. Farallon Islands, US. Between 1946 and 1970, the sea around the Farallon Islands off the coast of San Francisco was used as a dumping site for radioactive waste. An estimated 47,555-gallon, 208-liter, steel drums were discarded here, but their exact location and the risk they pose to the environment is unclear. It is also believed that attempting to remove them would cause more damage than leaving them untouched. There is also an extensive elephant seal population, which attracts scores of great white sharks. 6. Ramri Island, Myanmar. This island, off the coast of Myanmar, Burma, is famous for a gruesome incident that occurred during the Second World War. In 1945, following fighting between British and Japanese troops, an estimated 400 Japanese soldiers were forced to flee into the marshes that surround the island, where they were apparently set upon by the island's sizable population of saltwater crocodiles. The incident is, according to the Guinness Book of Records, the greatest disaster suffered by humans from animals. 5. Danger Island. Found 800 kilometers south of the Maldives, Danger Island makes our list entirely for its fearsome moniker. The name is thought to derive from the lack of safe anchorage, which made trips to the island particularly risky for early explorers. 4. Izu Islands, Japan. The 7 Izu Islands are a group of volcanic islands in the Fuji volcanic belt that stretch from north to south for 280 miles. A reek of sulfur cannot be avoided or ignored, and the people who lived there were actually evacuated in 2000, and once before in 1953, because the levels of gas were through the roof. They were allowed back in 5 years later, but residents of Miyakejima, one of the Izu Islands, must wear masks at all times. 3. Comoros. Few people visit Comoros because the islands are said to be infected with malaria-carrying mosquitoes. A lot of people there wear masks, and all water should be regarded as being potentially contaminated, according to the World Travel Guide. Water used for drinking, brushing teeth, or making ice should have first been boiled or otherwise sterilized. Milk is unpasteurized and also needs to be boiled. Hepatitis E is widespread, and hepatitis B is hyperendemic. 2. Reunion Island, Indian Ocean. Reunion Island is home to one of the highest amounts of shark attacks in the world, and has seen more than 12 attacks in the last 3 years alone. The government has put a ban on swimming, bodyboarding, and surfing in hopes of protecting beachgoers. 1. Australia. This island continent has more venomous snakes than any other nation. The sharks and deadly spiders don't help the surfing paradise's reputation, either. A lot of saltwater crocodiles live here too, and they have the most powerful bite of any species. Another danger is the southern blue-lined octopus because of its highly toxic venom. A single bite leads to paralysis in a few minutes, followed by heart failure. In this day and age, people often think that they can travel anywhere as long as they have the time and money to spend. People expand their horizons and travel to places they know little about. Islands are especially popular among people looking for an exotic and adventurous vacation. But there is a great threat behind their beauty. Exploring them is oftentimes banned as just a very bad idea. Thanks for watching the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do and click the like button, I would really appreciate it. Also let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and share this with someone who you think this video could benefit. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.